There are about 2 Nigerians for every other West African. So if something goes wrong here, the whole region implodes.
We're not out of the woods with election issues, and I think that the work that civil society is doing on election issues need to be expanded.
If someone comes to you and uses associations with which you are a part of, so hairdressers, mechanics, things that I do on a day-to-day basis, and you're then passing that information through channels that I already respect and that are part of my day-to-day life, then I'm more likely to listen.
Government has to work for the people, and Nigerians need to have a voice in how they are being governed, and the election provided that opportunity. And that aligns more or less seamlessly with our interest in ensuring that the people are at the center of government. And because we wanted messages, civic engagement, voter education messages tailored to the grassroots, we had to go to the powerhouse of grassroots mobilizing in Nigeria, which is Reclaim Nigeria. The credit for the election goes to the citizens of Nigeria. And Reclaim Nigeria was very instrumental in mobilizing those citizens to come out and be part of that process. They were very influential in teaching them what the election process was all about. They were very influential in teaching them how to protect their mandates.
Community Life Project, which operates Reclaim Nigeria project for its organization, is one of the key groups within the Situation Room. The Situation Room brings together several of the civil society organizations working on governance issues, and they cut across the entirety of Nigeria. What Reclaim Nigeria brought in is its network of observers across the country, its network of members who are interested and working on election issues, but also beyond that, even governance issues at the grassroots level and participation at that level as well. They were already trained by Community Life Project. They already had the skills and they already have a process that the observers that they brought in didn't need to be additionally retrained. The use of SMS, the texting that were received, the tracking of patterns online, all of these were really, really helpful in terms of the way that we got feedback. The phone calls on mobile phones, all of these proved really pivotal in terms of the contribution that civil society made to the integrity, the credibility, and the respect for the 2015 general elections that we all saw.
They have been able to enlighten me, which I've been able to take to the grassroots also in my local government, in 19 local governments in Edo State. We were able to train 201 persons as observers, and they went to remote areas, posed them to remote areas, and they were able to do this election and give feedback through SMS or through calling. And the election in Edo State, especially the presidential election, went smoothly. Because when they see the observers on the field, they claim Nigeria, they see band on our hands and you cap on their face. Even the security men, they get frightened. It makes the Nigerian man or woman at the people who cannot even read and write to know their left from their right.
We didn't have the capacity to deal with SMS reports. So even though we had developed Revoda, which was a mobile app, some people would want to be able to send SMS or call, and we didn't have the capacity for that. So all our numbers that we shared and all the email addresses that we shared, even though they had EIE Nigeria, at the back end, they were actually going to Reclaim Nigeria because they had the capacity to deal with phone calls, emails, and SMS reports. I just think we really need to collaborate more. And I'll use the INEC Citizens Contact Center as an example. So INEC has the largest database it has not largest, the database of registered voters. You have all their phone numbers, you have all their email addresses for those who have, you have their addresses, but INEC does not leverage on that data, and we've said it over and over and over again. And I think hopefully in this cycle, it's something Reclaim Nigeria can really find a way to maybe make themselves more accessible to INEC and put a lot more pressure. That look, the platforms already exist, the technology already exists. This is experience that Reclaim Nigeria has, and I'm hoping in this next cycle we can work a bit better together, both with INEC and with other CSOs in leveraging on each other's strengths.
In every dispensation, civil society has to be the watchdog to watch out in see what government is doing and objectively engage government to ensure that governance is for the people.